This is Goku-san, DBZ, and welcome back. This is a new best to worst list, and this time, this best to worst list is for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. This is going to be me ranking, in my opinion, best to worst characters, the entire roster, including DLC. So in total, that is 36 characters, best to worst. So I'll try to be as quick as possible, play in the background Dante's remix for Infinite. Now, this is going to be a combination of elements, not specifically their designs, but I am going to be taking that into factor both the regular basic design and as well as their alternate costume, but I'm more basing on which I think have better play better mechanically and overall that I just find myself enjoying playing more often than most. That'll be the main factor on top of designs. So with that said, starting in dead last place at number 36 is from Capcom, Arthur. I'm sorry, Arthur, but I feel like you're basically trash the way the character plays, in all honesty. It's just my personal opinion. I just don't like. I think, as a character design wise, Arthur is not bad. His alternate costume is actually pretty cool, in all honesty. The knight armor with the wings is actually pretty cool, but I do not like his combos, really. Nor do I like to play with him. I just don't think mechanically or gameplay wise he's that good. Coming in number 35 is a character I think is probably in the top 10 best design characters in the game, but gameplay wise, his combos and overall mechanically speaking, he's trash. And coming in at number 35 is Black Panther. I'm sorry, Black Panther, you have easily one of the best alternate costumes in the entire game, maybe top 5. But gameplay wise, not very good to be honest. Coming in number 34 is Rocket Raccoon. I'm sorry, Rocket, but I don't like you, though, to be honest. You played better in this game than you did in 3, in my opinion. Coming in at number 33 is another character. Love the design, and I think the voice acting work on him is really good, but I don't like the way he plays, and that is Doctor Strange. Coming in at number 32, I'm actually surprised is high above several other characters, strangely enough. Coming in at number 32 is Firebrand. And I didn't expect him to be this high because he's easily, in my opinion, maybe the top 3 worst characters in 3. So it surprises me he's actually above like 4 other characters. Surprise, surprise. Coming in at number 31 is Frank West. Coming in at number 30 is another character. It's a really cool design overall. I just don't like the way he plays in this game. I actually liked him in Marvel vs. Capcom 1 gameplay wise. Coming at number 30 is Strider, Kiryu. And I'm sure Max, a million dude, would probably strangle me, for my opinion, because that's one of his top tier guys. But I just don't like the way he plays, in all honesty. Coming in at number 29 is a character most people probably put in dead last. Design wise, he's probably one of the top 2 worst designed characters, look wise, but I actually don't mind his game mechanics. And that is Nathan Spencer. I did not expect him to make it to 29 above several other characters. Surprised, I actually like some of the mechanics he does with his mechanical arm. Coming in number 28 is Black Widow, which I actually expected at first I would have had her absolute worst, top worst. But as I got to learn how I use certain elements in her mechanics with like the gas and some other stuff, I gotta admit she's not as bad as I thought she was gonna be. At number 27 is Captain Marvel. Sorry. Coming at number 26 is Spider Man, a character I used to really like. I just don't like how freaking extremely fast he is in this game. It makes it a little bit harder to control him. I mean, to be honest, in his combos, most of his combos are okay, hyper combos, but overall, I just don't care as much for Spider-Man in this game. Coming at number 25, Ghost Rider. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that like him. I just don't care much overall, really, for his hyper combos. Though his design is sick, especially his alternate costume is easily in the top best alternate costumes on the whole roster. Coming at number 24 is Zero, which is a pretty cool alternate, and overall design wise, he's not that bad. Obviously, he's a little bit more mid tier for me, middle of the characters on the roster. Coming in at number 23, I was expecting him to be higher, but unfortunately not, and that is Morrigan, however you want to pronounce. I believe it's Morrigan though, but I thought she'd be higher, but still, at least she's middle, not the bottom. Coming at number 22 is Hulk. At first, I disliked him more. He's actually gone up a little bit in rank over the past year, playing and trying out things with him, in all honesty. Coming in at 21 is X. Even though X has two great alternate costumes. And even his regular costume isn't that bad overall, in all honesty. That's one thing I think about this game. They did a better job with a lot of the robotic costume designs, in all honesty. Coming in at number 20 is a character I thought would be really low like he was in 3. And not to mention he has one sick alternate costume in this game. Coming in at number 20 is Nova. Coming in at number 19 is a character that's just really started gaining some rank for me. Kraken making it to top 20 out of 36 characters at 19. Not too bad. Grappler. And I find myself starting to really gravitate more towards some of the grappler characters. Coming in at number 19 is Mike Hagar. Coming in at number 18 is Chun-Li, or Chung-Li, though I believe the correct pronouncement or pronunciation is Chun-Li. Coming in at number 17, another character I was expecting to be middle for me, surprisingly ended up higher than I expected. Dormammu, of all characters. I actually think he plays better in this game than he did in MVC 3. Coming in at number 16, one of course, the DLC characters, Monster Hunter, which is in my top 5 favorite of the female characters on the roster. I actually like Monster Hunter. I think my favorite thing about her, though, is actually her hyper combo, surprisingly. She has some of my absolute favorite hyper combos of anybody in this game. Coming in at number 15 is Lord Jeddah from, of course, Darkstalkers. Now, number 15 for how he plays, more so is why he's still that low for me. Based on design and just overall as a character, he's probably my top 5 favorite characters on the whole game. Design and just his background. I like the character, like his background in Darkstalker games is lower if you were to read the backstory. But number 15 for Jeddah. Coming at number 14, Ultron. Yeah, Ultron actually did better than I expected, and to be fair, I actually like his move where he calls in the drone. I actually very much liked that mechanic, and I think for the most part he plays pretty decent, and he has a great alternate, which is more of I guess could say a callback to more his design in Marvel Comics, more specifically the Age of Ultron miniseries event in the comics. Or if you saw the early 2000s Avenger animated series, which only lasts one season on Fox. Coming in at number 13, Character I'm surprised is high. Absolutely surprised. Thor. I think, dare I say, Thor plays a lot better in this game than he did in Marvel 3. Um, Coming in at number 12, Captain America, which has always done pretty decent in rank. Most of the time, though, he's been usually top 10. I know Cap is in my top 10 favorite characters to play as in Ultimate 3. He's also probably in my top 10 favorite characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, as well as Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes game as well. MVC 2, not so much. Coming at number 11, Iron Man, which for the most part has done pretty good in all the games I've played with him in. I've always liked Iron Man, honestly. I love his callback to, like, I believe it was Ultimate Iron Man or something like that, with the liquid metal suit, which actually I love. And I actually like the voice actor that did him. He very much tries to channel Robert Downey Jr., I feel. So that's pretty cool. Coming in at number 10, I've noticed a lot of people don't have high up. I'm surprised. I actually think he plays pretty decent in the game, in all honesty. And number 10 is Ryu. Coming in at number 9 is a character I did not expect to be in my top 10. I love his alternate costume, absolutely, in the game. I did not expect his alternate to be as cool as it was, but it is. And he's actually a lot of fun to play with. And coming in number 9 is Hawkeye. I did not expect to like Hawkeye as much as I did in this game, in all honesty. I'm pretty surprised. Coming at number 8 is one of my favorite grapplers in the game, and that is Nemesis, one of my all-time favorite Resident Evil villains and Capcom villains. Coming at number 7, you hear the music in the background playing for Dante, comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6, Sigma. I'm actually surprised. Sigma coming at number 6. His design is great. I love the callback to the X series with it. And his costume, which I believe was a callback to Mega Man X4 or X5. I forget. But he's actually a lot of fun, and I love, like, his ability with his plasma sword or lightsaber, whatever you want to call it. He's actually a lot of fun to play with in this game. I like the voice actor, that they actually chose a voice actor that did his voice in past X games. Coming in at number 5, hands down, my favorite female character on the entire roster. She's just a blast to play with, and I really have fun. And coming at number 5 is Gamora. Coming at number 4 is a character I'm really surprised this is high. Absolutely. The more I play with him, he's really good for long distance. I think it's one of the reasons I like him with actually who's number 3 on the list next up. But number 4 is Chris Redfield. Yeah, I'm surprised. Coming at number 3 is Winter Soldier. Easily my second favorite of all the DLC characters, hands down. Coming at number 2 is Venom. Not only, dare I say, a base design costume, I think he has the best looking base design of anybody in the entire game. Plus, I love his sick anti-Venom costume, which is pretty cool. His voice reminds me more of Carnage than Venom, but I can get past that, unlike some people. But coming at number 2 is Venom. He's actually a lot of fun to play with in this game. Coming at number 1 is the best grappler, in my opinion, in the game. He's a beast to play with. Once you get the hang of him, he's practically unstoppable. Heck, every single victory, except for, I think, maybe one battle out of the, 20 plus matches I have won in ranked matches on MVC, I've won 18 out of those 20 plus matches, 18 of them, with this one character on the team, and that is Thanos. Thanos comes in at number 1. Favorite character on the entire roster, and I actually like his callback to the end or aftermath of Infinity Gauntlet storyline with that alternate costume is cool, but I love the different colors of his main costume, specifically the black like silver and purple design, which you've noticed if gameplays, if you've seen with me with him, that's my favorite version to play with. But coming at number one is Thanos. So with that said, that is, in my opinion, the best to worst characters from the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite roster. All 36 characters ranked. But those are just my personal picks of characters on this game. Leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite characters were in MVCI. I'm curious to actually hear. And if so, who do you prefer like game style? Do you prefer a grappler type style? Like myself, I find myself more and more preferring grapplers, that or projectile type characters like Chris Redfield and Winter Soldier, which actually make a good team. But anyways, I'll get ready to cut this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.